So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. Aktokolu. Looking to play him in. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, the supremely confident Hakan Çalhanoğlu, is always a good watch, Peter. He apparently considers himself the world's third best midfielder, but I'd leave that for the moment. He's a player that adds unpredictability to any team he plays in, and he's allowed to pull the strings from that central space he likes to inhabit.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And the shot's on here.
Rodrigo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. And that should get the job done. Bardakci. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's Kukçu, and he's been shifted off it.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. So it is still 0-0. And it's Arda Güler. Vanderson. Bernardeschi. Looking for a runner. Not the most accurate pass. Karazor. Aktokolu. Jorginho. And Diaz. Diaz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Very nicely done. Diaz has it in a wide position. Jorginho. It's Jorginho! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Aktokolu. Bernardeschi. And it's Vanderson. Kandreva providing an outlet on that flank.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Danilo calmly anticipates. Jorginho is the team's great visionary. Oh, good spread. Bernardeschi. Demiral getting this one clear. Kukçu. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, there's a probing ball. Çalhanoğlu looking for options for movement. Güler picks it up out wide. Güler! And again! Goal! Turkey! And Turkey take the lead. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Turkey have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Aimed beyond the defence. Decent chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nice bit of trickery. He has found the way through. Oh, such a clever touch. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Kukçu defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Aktürkoğlu! And he has kept it out somehow.
Aktürkoğlu actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Punched away. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Please welcome to the field.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's found a way through. Kukçu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Rodrigo. Threads one in. Celik is there, and he can get that clear. That's cause for mild irritation. Now it's Aktürkoğlu. Stood up well to him there. Great vision.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And it's Candreva. Oh, good-looking ball. Turkey are looking to break at pace. And here's Rodrigo. And that is expertly dealt with. He can get that clear. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Out to the right. Spread neatly. Danilo spots it and intercepts. Çalhanoğlu is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Jorginho. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
It's a promising position.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really... Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
After 67 minutes.
Simplicity itself.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That has ended up in no man's land. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's an imaginative pass. Celik. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Rodrigo. Goulet. Now it's Yildiz. Gabriel. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Bardakci kept his eye on it, and he's there. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's away! Oh, he's got a sight of goal! Shot at goal! It's there! And the comeback is complete! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Number 22.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Diaz. Now it's... And he shoots! Oh, taken with style! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Rodrigo.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Tries to cross. And the shot! Yes! A landmark moment for a player of grand significance, his 50th goal. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So now the difference is 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Muldur. Diaz.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bayindir claims comfortably. El Mali. Carazor. Over to the left. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Vanderson. Oh, nice touch.
There will be 3 minutes.
Vanderson crosses it in. And that has been knocked clear. Nice control. And this is Kandre. Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. Diaz. And the shot!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Bernardeschi with the short one. Yildiz. And we're done. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What you